Hey everybody, it's Jazzy. It's Friday, the 14th of February. We just got a hotfix in the beta for Walter's skill tree, which added this courier skill that had been teased for about a week. So I figured to make a video. Let's check out the new skill, see what it's all about. Okay, so here's the current skill tree. Looks like some of the skills got new icons, which is cool. Oh, they changed the furry forager icon. Okay, so here's the new skill called Woby here, Woby there. Send Woby to another player or to drop off items at chests near a designated location. You can send it to a designated location or to another player. That is so interesting. I wonder how you select the player. Oof. You need 3 scouting skills to unlock? To be honest, when I read that the field medic skill was getting nerfed, I was planning to spec out of that. But if you still need 3 scouting skills to unlock this skill... okay, well, I'd probably go with the rope skill, honestly. And then get this one. So let's see what else we have room for. Say we want to do the shadow stuff. We want to do the Woby skills, the mobility stuff. Oh, right, we need 2 Woby skills to unlock. That's tough. Yeah, a lot of requirements for unlocking these skills. What does that leave us with? That leaves us with 3 skills. The issue with that is... it's not really consistent with the requirements of the other categories. Like, this one only needs 2 skills to unlock. This one only needs 2 ammo skills to unlock. But for some reason, this courier skill needs 3 scouting skills to unlock. So we're kind of left in this like, awkward position where we gotta choose either to sacrifice something from... either we gotta give up this skill, because otherwise we can't get these skills. If we don't learn 2 skills from these 4, we gotta learn 2 skills out of these 5 to unlock this one, and we gotta learn 3 skills out of these 6 to unlock this one. Yeah, it doesn't leave a lot of flexibility in the skill tree all of a sudden. But we'll get back to this in a minute. Let's see what the skill is like first. What do we got? Okay, so these are the new courier commands. There's the stay command, pet, and foraging. And then we should also check the commands when we're riding Woby, but okay, let's give you some things. Okay, let's say we're on Lunar and we want to send all this wood back to the portal. Oh, we got to mark a spot on them. Oh, we mark a spot wherever Woby currently is. So, let's say we're at the portal. So honestly, at the beginning of the game, I would probably just set a location at the portal as soon as we came out. So we'll mark this spot. That's where Woby's gonna deliver it, I guess. And then the next time we're on Lunar Island. Oh jeez. Quick, go! Ah! Run, Woby! Oh, it's gonna. Okay, so he disappears when it reaches the. I thought he was just gonna hug the wall forever. Wow, did he do it? Did he already come back? Did he already do it? No, he didn't do it. He failed. Go, Woby. Go, Woby. Go, Woby. Woby! And then he disappears. He's back! That was like 3 seconds. He didn't drop anything off! Drop off items at chest near a designated location. I know how to play this game. Okay, plenty of empty chests now. Let's try this again. We're at Lunar Island. Why do we keep going to that fissure? Alright, Woby, do it now. Go to the place. Those are really cute map animations. Yeah, the whole process takes about 5 seconds. Wow. Wow, it actually works. Wow. That's excellent. That's really cool. So there have to be chests at the drop-off location. Yeah, assuming that's the case, then there are a few limitations with this skill. But for stackable items, it's great. I want to see, I'm gonna remove these chests. I want to see if it works for elastispace chests. Okay, so we got this elastispace chest. We're gonna put 1 stack of logs in here just to kind of indicate that it's like that's the spot where the logs would go. If Woby was going to put it into a chest. So let's try this again. Let's go back to the best lunar fissure in the game. And we're going to give, let's go to the 3rd best lunar fissure in the game. We're going to give Woby some more logs, and then we're going to send him back to the portal. All right. And away you go. Yay, the paw circle. He's back, and he is the opposite of laden. Barren? He's barren. Barren Woby. Alright, what do we got? Looks like he delivered them. Awesome. And very neatly stacked into Elastispace chest. So for stackable items, this is going to be great. Like for farming wood, sending it back home for farming, like going to the ruins and farming, you know, gems and gears and frazzled wires. We can send all that back to a drop-off location, like close to a cave entrance. The thing that this doesn't seem like it's going to help with, and I really hope that I'm wrong about this, is non-stackable items. Because if there's no empty chests, then there's nowhere for Woby to put items. And non-stackable items are going to fill up chests way too fast. I'm not going to set up, you know, like a huge array of chests just so that I can transport non-stackable items quickly. It doesn't really save me any time. So let's try this. Let's just send a crap ton of hammers. But yeah, this would be, in practice, like staves from the ruins, or like hats and armor and clothing from like an early game base moving to a late game location for a mega base. Looks like there's one hammer left, which means the chest's probably filled up at the portal. Yep. So yeah, in terms of honestly, when I heard this skill was happening, the thing I was most excited for was moving resources from one base location to another base location, which happens in my runs after I kill all the bosses, and then I'm ready to relocate everything from my temporary base into a new location at a mega base. This skill is not going to be super helpful in that regard, because it doesn't easily transport non-stackable items unless you have a lot of chests at your delivery location. I think in a multiplayer server this would be nice because you can, you know, if you're sending stuff back to a chest zone that's being shared among lots of people, you're likely going to have a lot of chests in that area. Thing is, my bases have kind of moved away from containing lots and lots of chests. Like with the Elastispacers, you don't need as many chests to store things now. I only really make chests for non-stackable items, but I do that much later in the run. At the beginning, I'm focused on stackable items and Elastispace chests. So yeah, I'm kind of on the fence with this skill. I think it's nice. It might be the nicest in multiplayer settings, but for a single player and particularly for moving items from one base location to another, it's just not as exciting as I hoped it would be. Even still, I think for farming purposes, this skill is going to be really useful. Like when we're farming rocks in the cave, like say we're clearing out a petrified forest, or we're clearing out a forest, we just want to send logs and rocks to Elastispace chests back in the base. This is going to be magical because we don't have to go back and forth to deliver items. It's great. For that use, it's perfect. But one thing that I really hope gets changed is this requirement right here. The fact is, a lot of these scouting skills, aside from the Woby snacks and maybe the rope skill, a lot of these are kind of early game skills. So you're basically forcing players to lock in 3 skills that they probably wouldn't use that much at the point in the game when this skill becomes super useful. If I had to choose 3 from the scouting category, I'd probably go with these 3. Yeah, now that Field Medic has been nerfed, I probably wouldn't use that anymore. I like Woby Snacks. This one I don't really need. I wouldn't use if I didn't feel forced to, and this one, yeah, I guess if I had to choose one, I would choose this one. It comes down to quantity, all the requirements for these different categories. Because think about it. In order to get this one of these 2 skills, that is a hard requirement of 5 skill points. 2 to unlock this one, then another 2 to unlock these guys, and then the 5th one. So that's 5 skill points right there. In order to unlock Ammo Smith, you have to have 2 skill points. Yeah, you have 2 ammo points, so that's like another 3 required. To get the scouting skill, you need 4 skill points allocated into this category. So that only leaves 3 left over for the customizer. I think if they lowered this to 2, then even if they don't increase the general usefulness of this skill with non-stacking items, I think the skill tree would be in a really good place. Anyways, this is just a quick video on the new skill. It's got its uses, but it's not as universally useful. In the situation that I would really hope it to be useful for, I think DST still has a pretty big inventory problem when it comes to non-stacking items. The only character I found that really helps out with teleporting those items around is Winona. Otherwise, if I'm not playing as Winona, I think I'll still stick to a boat and bootleg getaways for moving non-stacking items around the map. But it's a cool skill, and yeah, I'll probably try to find a way to incorporate it into my current run. Anyways, that's it for the video. Hope you found it useful, and talk to you soon. Take care.